Who's going to be first? Let's see. AZ, good morning. AZ is one.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, trucking.
You're trucking, huh?
I'm you see, going by the putting the weight scales right now in the 401. So,
Oh boy.
oh, hey, signs keep coming up, keep coming up, keep coming up. I just going, there's no way I'm gonna get them all done today right now.
Wow. I tell you what, I've never seen anybody's business explode like yours has.
You know, I thought it was gonna slow down, but it's doing the opposite.
Yep.
I think people are panicking now or something. I'm not sure what the deal is.
Yep. David was first in the chat.
Oh, was they? All right.
AZ is here. He says, "Here you go, Canadian sexy boy." The sexy boy is here, he says.
Crap, look at all the cars over there. Just looking at a parking lot over there. It's got about 500 cars in it, all brand new.
Oh, really? And here comes another sexy boy. Welsh Rob is joining us. Hey, Rob.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey,
Paul's on the road. He's got a whole full day's worth of signs and things to do today.
Wow. Should do some flying for me for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn my camera off a minute because I'm over by there.
All righty.
Hey, Mr. Hodges.
Paul,
Hey,
do you
hey,
hear Rob?
I can, but just barely. But my car's noisy on the highway here, right?
Oh, okay.
I forgot to bring the thing to plug it into the stereo system.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mr. AZ.
Yeah. So it's Memorial Day here in the U.S.
Yeah.
What does that mean then?
Well, they celebrate, service people and people that have given their lives for their country and memorializing
Okay.
veterans and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's not a holiday then, is it?
Yes, it is a federal holiday. It is a federal holiday.
Did you have one as well? The 4th of July, didn't you?
Yeah, 4th of July is our Independence Day. Celebration. Today is Memorial Day. And then in the fall and 1st of September is Labor Day. And then, of course, Christmas and New Year's and that kind of stuff. So how's the print going, Paul? I mean,
busy.
You've been busy?
Busy. Yeah. Really, really, really busy.
Well, I think it's going to be interesting. This is just my opinion, is to see the frustration level that Justin has when he gets his printer.
Yeah.
I think he thinks it's going to be a piece of cake.
Yeah, just then he's not doing it for other people, so you can have a bit more patience and time, can you? I suppose.
Yeah.
Once he starts doing it for commercially or for people, then you'll see him putting his head out. When the printer breaks down and things won't work, and
Yeah.
so I've had the doctors as well on to me this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that he's trying to bully me is either make a date for this operation in the next 10 days or he's going to pull me from it.
Ah.
He won't offer it again. But he's just saying that because he wants me to have it done, Because he said
Yeah.
every day I'm wasting is another day it's spreading and I'm losing. So
Wow.
I don't know. I got to decide what I'm doing there. 'Cause,
Yeah, I would say you've got to make a decision, and the sad part of it is what goes through your mind. I understand it. Is, do I need it? Do I want it? Will it make a difference?
yeah. Well, obviously the chemo and everything didn't work,
Right.
so that's out of the window. So originally there was nothing else, but the one surgeon had come up with an operation where you'll actually take half of everything away.
Yep.
Yeah, which he said I've got a 50-50 chance of surviving it.
Well, only you can make that decision. All of your friends and family, of course, want you to stick around for a while, and
I know.
and so there's no easy way to make a decision like that.
No.
Because in your mind, the longer you mull it over, it's like, well, if I do this, if I don't that, if I do this, I don't that. Well, maybe or maybe not, or I understand the frustration level. It's not good for you either.
I just want to be left alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nobody's letting me do that.
No.
Everybody's having their say. You are doing this, you are doing that.
Yeah, I get it. It's
It sucks.
it's a dilemma as to what to do, and if you could only go and look in the future and see what, if you did it, what would it be like, or if you didn't do it, what would it be like?
Well, if I didn't do it, I know what's happening. And if I do it, there's I have a chance if I know what's happening.
Yeah. So, are you working under a time frame of if you don't, and in the time frame if you do, or?
Yeah. He's saying now, you gotta be done, sort of now.
Okay, but I mean, as far as the long range, if you don't do it, how much time does he give you? And if you do it,
Within 6 months, within 6 months I'll be gone.
Okay. All right.
They only give me six to 12 months. 6 months ago.
Yeah. Well, you.
But that was without any treatment or anything. But I've had sort of bits of chemo, which have slowed it down, but of course was destroying me at the same time. So I don't really know. I don't really know.
Well, I wish the weight of the I wish the weight of the world weren't resting on your shoulders, because
No, it's not. No, I'm worried about this bloody FPV pilots.
so you've got a couple of jobs to do, but it takes FPV. Is that what they want?
Yeah, Hang on, let me let the dog out in a minute. I'll be back there in a couple of minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. So Paul, how many hours you got to be on the road?
Well, I'm going to be on the road all day today, but
Yeah,
I'm just coming up on another, I don't know, couple 3 miles here. I got to jump off the big highway, go into Woodstock,
yeah.
and of course I'm going to be in the southwest corner, and I got to go to the northeast corner, Woodstock.
Yep. Well, AZ said that Justin probably is sleeping in because he was on Bill's Uncle Bill's late show last night, which I did see really late. But then Justin pops in and says, "Hey, everyone." Yeah, I couldn't finish my editing last night because I just was too tired, and then I slept in this morning, so I still got those night shots to edit yet. What I've noticed is the preliminary when I looked at them is that it was so friggin' dark last night that it turned out okay, but in the very beginning of the shots when I'm going out to the lake, and I don't know whether it's because of car lights on the shore, but I noticed a little flash here, there, a lightness type of thing. And you know, when you're editing, Paul, you want it as perfect as possible, so that drives me crazy.
And of course, I'm right coming into a construction zone where I got to get off here.
Yeah. So everybody, welcome. Hit the like button if you would, please. I just hit it now myself. And I know that Paul can't, but we'll maybe at some point in time he can.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, Rob. The AZ is in the chat. He says that Paul is driving around in a carriage that's too noisy.
Hey, Justin.
Justin has popped into the chat. Yep.
Well,
go ahead, Paul. What'd you say, Paul?
Today is Monday.
Monday. Are they driving crazy for Monday?
Oh, I've got about 8 or 9 signs. I got this sign here in Woodstock. Then I got to go back to St. Thomas, and I got aerials. So.
Well, Woodstock is a little bit of a hike, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's going to be an hour to get there. So, and of course now because of construction, they got one lane open. They got that stupid little frickin' stop traffic light with a little arm on it.
Yeah.
So now you got to wait for traffic going the other way.
When I was a kid, my parents used to take us to Woodstock. We played hockey over there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, travel team stuff.
Oh, yeah. But I got quite a few signs to come out. Some are just removals, so.
Are they? But you don't know whether they're removals because they sold or removals just to be removed.
Well, I don't know. I don't know that until I get there, right?
Yeah.
But I've got about 5 installs so far for today. Plus, this Woodstock, I won't even get back to St. Thomas till maybe 11 o'clock, quarter after. Yeah. Then I have to do the aerials. So.
Yeah, because it's a nice day for aerials.
Yeah.
Curtis, good morning. Curtis Dart is in the chat. And
Oh,
Justin said give him about 10 minutes.
morning, Curtis. I haven't got the chat open a minute. I'm doing other stuff.
Rob's busy with the printing. Got the 3D printing going. And I would imagine he's working on trying to find pilots to cover all his jobs.
You are. I'm trying to what?
Find pilots
Holy
to fly
Oh,
on.
They
yeah.
closed that truck stop.
I know.
Well, the sad part of it is that he's got to be careful because whoever he gets as a secondary pilot to cover his work is he doesn't need ones that are going to go in there and chop him off at the knees and take the jobs, you know.
Yeah.
Good big huge truck stop here is closed. Vacant. They put blocks in front of it, not doing nothing.
They
Wow.
closed the truck stop, huh?
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a big truck stop. It was like I don't know if it was a Flying J or not, but holy mackerel, that was a big truck stop. I thought they did good in there, but I guess not. Wow.
Do you think it's a fuel supply thing in Canada there? Do you have a fuel supply issue or?
Not yet that I'm aware of. I heard you guys have in the States, but
Yep.
but they're saying something about, I was watching an article yesterday, but they were saying something about Union Pacific was going to restrict the fuel deliveries, like, for the Flying J and stuff in the U.S. at
Yeah.
the deep. I don't know why Union Pacific is involved in it,
Who knows?
but because they were talking about that DEF fluid, DEF fluid that, any truck made since 2010 had to have DEF fluid in order to run. But they said they're having a hard time getting that now delivered. So
Yeah, I tell you what, it's frustrating to me to see, because you and I both, Paul, live in big countries. Not that the UK isn't a big country, but I mean as far as square miles, and they
Yeah.
expect us to convert over from gas to electric overnight, and the cost of an electric vehicle is like almost $100,000.
yeah.
Now, how is the average working family going to afford? Because most of them have a used car and they have a nicer car, and the wife drives one and the husband drives the other. How are they going to afford two brand new electric vehicles?
Yeah.
Well, and plus, paying $1 million for a freaking house.
Yep. Yeah, it's like Paul says, they're paying $1 million for them houses that are used to go for $250,000.
Yeah. I've just cancelled hours I have. I ordered a brand new electric car.
Yeah.
It was due to come soon, and I've cancelled it.
Yeah, because it's you don't know, Rob. I am so happy that I'm on the downhill slope because I won't have to deal with it, because
Another freaking detour.
what they're gonna find out, Rob, I'm predicting, you can just take this to the bank. I'm predicting they're gonna find out it doesn't do a damn thing as far as energy, because they still gotta produce the frickin' electricity somehow.
Yeah.
It's like out in California, all the do-gooders out there. We're buying up electric cars and everything, and charging stations and everything. Now that the California state, the governor announced, well, let's not be charging our cars all at the same time because our grid can't handle it.
Yeah.
And then the over the road truckers, rail lines. They're electric? I don't think so. And if they do, they'll have to put all those things over top where they put the little jobby doos on them. And the further you transmit electric, the less efficient it becomes, because there's a certain amount of loss just for having the wires.
Yeah, I was we were going to get a certain car, and it had a range of 250 miles.
Yep.
Real world, and it'll do 200.
Yeah.
But yeah, and over the past like month, I've had a good look round, and we haven't got the infrastructure here yet for
No.
it.
No. And I
I
don't
just-
think the technology's there. If you had to re-battery that car at some point, if you had to re-battery the car, it costs you thousands of dollars to put
Yeah,
new batteries.
I'm lucky. I'm in a position where I buy one every 3 years, brand new.
Yep.
Because with that was after 3 years, then you got to have the inspections and the
Yep.
warranty runs out and everything else. So I just buy a new one every 3 years.
Well, see, here in the US, it's nothing for a family of four to drive from Michigan to Florida to go on vacation or spring break or whatever.
Yeah,
And that'd be 1,500 to 2,000 miles.
yeah,
So, and if the car only goes 200 miles in between charges, you're going to spend half the time trying to recharge your car.
yeah. AZ's all right because he got a Tesla. They do
Yep.
like 400 miles.
Yeah.
But our thing is they. I was watching somebody the other day where he was low. You know, he lives about an hour away from me,
Yeah.
and he was low of electric in his car. So he went onto his app, had a look where the nearest station was,
Yep.
drove off for 15 minutes.
Yep.
Then, when he pulled up to that, two of the four stations wasn't working.
Yep.
The other two were people were charging,
Yep.
so he had to wait 35 minutes. Then, once he then pulled up to it, it wouldn't accept his card or the plug or something or other, and he couldn't charge up.
Yep.
You know, then he's stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
You know, where he couldn't charge. So he's having to go then down into a city looking for someone else when you could just pull up to a petrol station and,
Yep.
you know, it just, yeah, it is so.
Yeah, it's just we're not prepared for it. It's not going to be a positive thing. Yep. And Mike Rennick says, put your hand over your heart for all of the fallen brothers and heroes of the
Yeah,
past, you know. But yeah, you know, I this whole and the other thing that just grinds my butt in our country is all of the people that are in Congress or up in government, they all have personal protection, and all of their personal protections carrying guns, and they all have the biggest, baddest vehicles to drive because they have drivers that are driving them. And it's like, you guys don't even, you don't live in the real world.
no.
You know, it's like the
You ask
cost,
them how much a gallon of fuel is, they wouldn't have a clue.
a gallon of fuel in the U.S. In
Well,
the,
I said if you ask one of them congressmen
oh yeah,
how
yeah,
much
yeah,
a gallon
yeah.
of fuel, he
Yep.
wouldn't have a clue.
No. And they wouldn't have any connection as to how many gallons of fuel it takes to do anything because they don't do it.
No.
You know, their drivers are expected to keep the cars fueled up and whatever. And yeah, it's just, you know, in my mind, it's time to get rid of the whole lot of them and just start over again. And I'm a firm believer in term limits. You know, the head of the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, she's a wino drunk, and her husband just got pulled over the weekend for DUI, driving while intoxicated. You know, and of course they'll sweep that under the carpet. And she's been there like 20 or 25 years in Congress. So then you don't have any. You're not in touch with the real world. You know.
No.
I think that a senator should only get 2 terms at the most, which would be I think their terms are 4 years apiece, and that a congressperson that is a 2-year term should only get 3 terms. you know.
Yeah. What am I looking for?
Justin is here. Here he comes now, just in time.
What's up, guys?
Oh, I saw you on there. I saw you on. You were burning the candle last night, my friend.
Oh, you talking about on Bill's show?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen
Well,
one
he
of
was
that.
like, yeah, well, he was like, I'm not going to stay on late. I got to work a double tomorrow. And here it goes, 1 o'clock in the morning. He's still on there.
Yeah. Yep. Rob's been busy doing his printing, and oh, here comes Mr. Giggles.
Good morning.
The Goodwill Bandit. Giggles
Goodwill
Bandit.
Bandit. That's him.
The Giggles Bandit.
I'm laying on my YouTube pillow.
Did you like that video, TJ?
Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
Hang a minute. I gotta get a call from upstairs.
What's up, Rob? How you doing?
Hey
this morning?
TJ,
Frank?
how you doing, bud?
Good. Yourself?
Yes, managing.
How's the weather where you're at?
It's actually not that bad today.
Yeah.
Bruce, Mike, AZ.
I was
Pepper.
hoping to go to the beach today, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
No, we haven't got that weather, but
Why,
Definitely
is it
not.
all, was it all cloudy down there where you at?
Yeah, it's I was having my coffee and started to get dark out there and started sprinkling. I looked at the forecast and it said rain.
Yeah, but that's Florida. They'll give it a couple hours. You might still be able to make it to the beach.
Yeah. My neighbor said he's at work right now, but he's hoping to get off at 4.
What, are you friends with your neighbor or something?
Yeah, he lives literally. I could literally he's literally lives right next door to me.
To be honest with you, I'm not friends with any of my neighbors.
You said
Not that-
what?
I said I'm not really friends with any of my neighbors, and not because I don't like them or anything. It's just I don't like getting personally close to my neighbors that live right next to me.
How? Owie.
Hey, I'd talk to them when I'm outside and stuff. I just don't tell them a bunch of personal shit about myself, you know.
Yeah.
But I talk to them when I'm outside. Hey, how's it going? Weather's shit today, you know, stuff like that. But I just don't get too personal with my neighbors.
best way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's good to be nice to your neighbors and have friends and hang out and stuff. I mean, you never know. So,
Like I said, I'm nice with my neighbors. I just don't particularly get too close to them.
yeah.
Now the kids, they play with a lot of the neighbor kids. Paul, you're muted.
TJ, are you on twice on the channel?
No,
I'm seeing a black box too.
black box.
Yeah, you're on there twice, dude. Scroll over on your screen.
Huh.
That's not.
I see that.
You want me to remove you from that one?
If you want to.
Either
Hands
that or
Uh,
can you tap on it and then just exit out of that? In other words, switch over to that.
that's not TJ. That's somebody else.
Yeah, I think
What's-
that's something else.
Because they just made a noise when their mic came on.
Is it me? Am I
Oh,
doing
no,
something?
I think it's Paul
Oh.
Hodges.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying, because he was just there, and then all of a sudden it went to TJ.
Oh,
Stop
you
your
just, like-
video real quick.
should I go off
No,
and then come?
no. Just
No,
hang
no.
on a minute. We'll see what it is.
It was Paul Hodges because it says Hodges right now.
Oh, is that me?
That's you. You're still you, I hope.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the house here. I'm really, really, really close.
You know what it was? Is that I don't know. I'm pretty sure Hodges wasn't screwing with it going down the road. I'm thinking.
Okay, 36. I'm here.
I'm thinking it was some kind of glitch with Zoom, like it somehow pulled TJ's name on there.
Yeah, Paul was probably just kind of.
Well, if you should, that's why I told you to shut off your camera, because I bet you if you would have shut off your camera, I would have said you were Paul Hodges. For some reason, it kind of like
I
switched.
just got to put a sign up.
Let's say Z time about 2 terms is more than enough. Paul,
What's that?
what's AZ talking about? He says, I agree with you, Paul. 2 terms is enough.
Well, we're talking about Congress, you know.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But the
Pelosi and her husband are both wino drunks. And her husband was arrested over the weekend for DUI.
Yeah, but the only way you're ever going to get them to have term limits is they have to approve it in Congress. They're never going to kill themselves.
Yep.
That's
I
that's
know.
equivalent of them shooting themselves in the foot. They're not going to do that.
Well, what they did here is we put term limits in here in Michigan, and what happened is that if you were there before the term limits went into effect, then you were not included in term limits. After you
I just got on.
term limit.
Were you sleeping?
On and off.
Yeah, TJ is the Goodwill Bandit. You see
The
that?
good.
You see that, Rob?
Did you
Murray,
see that?
you didn't see
video?
that video I made?
Yeah, that Justin made.
No, I didn't. Play it.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah, play it, Justin. Let it roll.
Let me go to my page real quick.
He's sitting there slurping up the diamonds with his mouth. Uh,
AZ said good morning to Justin and TJ.
Morning, AZ.
Morning, David.
Oh, you in studio? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Justin, do you ever watch that show Ridiculousness?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
haven't
show's,
watched it in a long time, but yeah, I used to watch it when it first came out.
yeah, that show's pretty funny.
The only reason I don't like watching it is because there's too many damn commercial breaks.
Oh yeah, true.
Way too many. It was
Yeah.
like Comedy Central back in the day. They would do like a 2-minute thing and then be like commercial break for 5 minutes, and then it'd be 2 more minutes, then 5 more
Yeah.
minutes. It's like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think it's like that with every show you watch.
Here we go.
All right, here it is. This is from
DJ at the Goodwill.
These are very pretty Bella earrings. They're from our timeless collection.
Do you have any studs?
Yes, several. Here.
Do you have any hoops?
Sir, all of our earrings are on this display.
Do you have a catalog?
I might have one in the back. Let me check.
Catalog.
What you need to do, put a reface on there and put TJ's face on there.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is I can do reface, but you have to pick what's on their app. You can't put your own video on there.
Oh, okay.
So whatever they have on the app, you have to use is what you can go with. But I couldn't
No.
find nothing on there that fit that particular subject. So
Oh yeah, I seen that one. Where
can I have the lanterns? No. Grabbing the rain with them.
Yes, do a reface on there. That'd be even funnier.
I can't do it though because it's not a clip from Reface. You have to use whatever clips they put on their app.
AZ said about the electric vehicles, he said you have to get used to it. If you go far, you have to rely on the car system to calculate.
Yeah, because remember I said that before that if you go on a road trip in a Tesla, you need to let the Tesla calculate your road trip across country.
Yep.
Because you'll screw yourself. And the superchargers, some of them in the Midwest are so far apart that you'll barely have like 30 minutes of charge time to the point of when you get there.
Yeah.
Like you'll be right at the end of it.
Yeah.
And you-
And if you get there, it doesn't take your card, or you get there and it's out of order, or you know, or.
So
That's-
like I don't know. I think it's kind of stupid to well, not stupid, but I mean, you're
You can call it stupid. I call it stupid. Yes.
yeah, because you're driving long distances in one of those things, and you'd be looking down at the
battery gauge.
like the little the friggin'
Battery gauge.
the
The
battery
indicator?
light,
Yeah.
the battery light, and you're like, holy shit, like the thing's about to die, and there's nowhere to charge my car in sight.
Well, that's why
Right.
you carry a Honda gas generator in your trunk.
Yeah, but
Yeah, except to charge it off of a gas generator takes longer than it does at those stations.
Well, yeah, because those stations are running at like 220 and 240 volts.
Yep.
See, that's why people will go in their houses. Tesla will give you a 110 plug for a standard plug in your house.
Yep.
It will take you like
But-
all night to charge your
All
car.
night long to charge it up to go 200 miles.
So what people will do is they'll have electricians come in and put a
Yeah.
220 plug,
But
and then they'll get the adapter, and it's like way faster. It's almost 3 times faster, I think, or something like
The
that.
government over
If you're-
here
you're in a
are
if
giving
you're in
you
a situ-
grants.
What's that, Rob?
If you buy an electric car over here, the government will give you a grant to have a
Hey, Ron.
like an
Right.
electric station for put outside your house.
Well, Rob just told us that he canceled his order on an electric vehicle because of all the, you know, the discussion started as we don't have the infrastructure. It's not set up,
Yeah, he's gonna
and-
get that F-150.
and they're blowing smoke up their own skirts, thinking that this is going to be the answer to the world in general. You know.
I don't know if it is, but morning, Ron.
Yeah, but it ain't nothing for gas stations to convert to an electric style pump. I mean, that's nothing. That could be
So
done in.
if you're ever in a situation where you're driving one of those things on long distances and the battery starts to die, isn't there somebody you can call and they'll come out and charge your vehicle for you? Or
I'm sure there's some kind of roadside assistance.
Yeah, if you got money.
yeah,
But that's why I said that's why you let that car calculate your trip. Don't do it yourself. The Teslas have a built-in like a trip calculator, and it will calculate your trip to the most optimal route so you have charging stations throughout the entire trip cross country. Don't, like I said, you don't want to do it. You don't want to try to say, oh, well, you know, I can go 200 miles here and then get off here. No, just let the car do it. And you can
Bob,
put where
maybe
your
there's a-
destination. Do
Maybe
what?
there's a job opportunity. You know,
Yeah.
you got your vehicle, have a trailer with like a what do you call it, like a welder on the back, like you know, like something that pushes out 220 or whatever, and go around and charge people recovery. You know,
Yeah.
for charging batteries up.
Here in the US, Charge America is in every Walmart and gas station.
Ah, come on.
No, we don't have them in our Walmarts either.
No,
There's no
mine doesn't have it either.
I know that for a fact. There's no charging stations in our Walmarts.
We've got
Yeah.
only one location, Star Charging Station down by the bridge. at
Now
the-
they may be working
it-
towards that and haven't reached that yet. They might be, you know, slowly coming across the United States, but I have never seen a charging station in any of both of our Walmarts, and I'm there all the time.
The only places that I've seen them are the Wawa gas stations and the outlet malls right up the road from our house.
See, a lot of I've seen them in a lot of gated communities and a lot of apartment complexes have them now, but they only have a few spots for them, and that's it.
Yeah,
Well, but here's a for instance, you know, Ron, he drives like 4 hours to and 4 hours from work, and he lives out where you do a lot of driving. Can you imagine Ron in an electric vehicle?
It's either
There's no way on my route that would have. I honestly don't think of a place that would have it. It's all remote country area.
Yeah, can I have a medium double, please?
I mean, are they?
You know where Paul Hodges is.
Yeah, his favorite.
Supposed to be more
one of
Demi.
those area codes, AZ. I'm not sure which one it is.
they're supposed to be like more gas efficient, right? Like more like better, or supposed to be better for the economy is what I meant, I guess.
Well, no. See, the whole argument behind electric cars is they're supposed to be better for the environment. But in order to mine for lithium, it's very bad for the environment. Like you really have to mine a lot of lithium to make these batteries. And the batteries, I think, have, AZ can correct me if I'm wrong, because he's pretty expert on Teslas. I think it's like 5 or 10 years, somewhere in there. I want to say 5, maybe 15 years, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he said last time, but yeah, you only have so long before those batteries ship themselves, and then you got to pay, I don't even know how much, probably 5-10 grand to get one put in, or you just buy another Tesla. But then they're going to become throwaway vehicles, right? Because if Teslas become that popular, and all of a sudden you can get a decent Tesla for 25-30 grand, people are going to drive them for 7-8 years, and when the battery shits itself, they're going to throw it out and get another one. They're probably not going to replace the battery, because by that time they're going to have another Tesla that's more advanced and has more features, and they're going to want that. I mean, that's just my guess on what might happen. I think they're going to become throwaway vehicles if they get too cheap. And that's not good for the environment in that sense.
Are there the like different locations for different Walmarts that y'all like, the zip codes or whatever?
Well, I gave him my 2 zip codes that I don't know which one that Walmart's in, but those are the 2 main zip codes. But I have never seen power stations at either one of the 2 Walmarts that we have. I've never seen them. I was just and I hang out in the one parking lot all the time for work. Like that's where I'll stop and do paperwork and stuff. So,
Well, in Ron's case, you don't even live close to a Walmart, do you?
About 45 minutes. Yeah.
Can you imagine driving 45 minutes to go charge your truck up and then drive 45 minutes back home again?
No.
That's crazy.
yeah, but I mean, the electric vehicles will get better over time when the battery technology gets there.
In your lifetime, Justin, but not in mine.
My
This dude cannot read my door. It literally says no solicitations. Fuck off, dude. Go away. And I'm about to do my automated no soliciting.
Here's my hunt from yesterday.
Yeah, Ron did some turkey hunting.
You can see Devil's Tower there in the background, and
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Look at the size of that gobbler.
oh yeah, he was 24 pounds.
Did you see a lot of turkeys out there?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just had a
Where
hard
does
time
he-
getting the gobblers to come in though. This is late season, and they just don't respond to the calls quite as much, and that was a tough couple days.
Who were the 2 guys you were with?
They were from Indiana, a guy and his son hunting together.
They paid to go hunt with Ron.
Mhm.
He's a professional guide.
Try to be.
You getting ready for Thanksgiving there, Ron, with that turkey?
Yeah.
Ron, did you happen to tell him about
Oh man.
Paul Hodges' brother that can do the drawing for him
No, I'll tell you honestly, I was a little preoccupied. I was a little worried about hunting today. One, I didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Two, I knew it would be monsooning today, which it is. And we called it quits about 4:45, and we come out of the gate. We had about a mile and a half through the woods to get out to the dirt road. And I said, guys, let's just keep our eyes peeled. You never know what we're going to run into. Sure as shit. Halfway out, like there's 2 hens and two gobblers. Let's sneak up on them. And sure enough, we did. And we got
boom, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, welcome.
What's up, Matt?
That was Justin's nickname at school, Gobbler.
Justin's gobbler.
Who's that?
What's going on?
Don't worry, that was Rob's dog. I just muted him until the dog calmed down.
Oh my God.
What he was barking at?
Ron, I'm having a lot of trouble here, mate, with some tello footage.
Hello.
Now I've gone through everything on DaVinci, but it will not get rid of Jello.
Really?
Shitty stabilization that fellow has.
No, it's not stabilization. That stabilization takes care of camera shaking and all that sort
It's
of
not the movement from the camera.
No. It's to do with the shutter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about when you said Jello. You're talking about that kind of wavy look in the picture.
Yeah, it just the image goes like that.
Stutter like, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you able to dig into it and see what your settings are?
No, this is footage that what's his name gave me. I forgot his name.
I do
Bill.
apologize for that.
No,
Okay,
you're good. I just muted it until you.
Thank you, Just.
What was wrong with your dog? What was he going so crazy for?
So somebody's coming to the door.
It wasn't. Were you peeing in his spot, mate?
What kind of dog do you have, Rob? Is he like a little Chihuahua or something?
Yeah, Jackawawa.
No, it was that was a 130-pound Rottweiler. What are you talking about?
130-pound Rottweiler.
That was Bill Ronay.
Matt, you think it's a setting issue on the camera, or do you think there's something wrong?
Oh, look, the tello gets Jello. All right, so it's
The Jello gets Jello. That's funny.
Yeah, so it gets Jello, right? The camera always have. It doesn't matter what you do; those things, they always get a bit of Jello on there because you're not dealing with a stabilized gimbal, basically. You know, it's
He's talking.
Chris Wedgeworth, how are you, mate? Hey Z, how are you? Hey Z. Anyway,
I mean, it's all electronic stabilization on the Tello, so it's just not that great to begin with, and it's only 720. How many frames is it? Like 30?
30. It is 30. Yeah. So I've got it in a 720 timeline, but I'll be rendering it out to 1080, right? So anyway, and I'll be up the bit rate a little bit on that thing. But
as you can notice, Matt, in some of my videos, I get a little stutter at about 2 minutes, and then it settles right down again.
For the love of God, turn your filter off. Your eyebrows are going ape shit again.
I can't find it anywhere.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you, go to start video or stop video, hit the up arrow.
Yeah.
Go to choose video filters.
Yeah.
Then go down to studio effects. And then there's The eyebrows.
Oh my God, it is there. Right. Okay. The hell's that?
Yesterday, when you kept going like that, you were like, ugh. When you and Chuck were talking, your eyebrows would go up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
I
you
did-
click if
I
you
did
click
that a
the
little
heavy
bit
eyebrows, it
last
gives
night.
you big eyebrows.
But yeah, so Ron, I'm at a loss, mate, and you're about the only one that I can sort of, unless
That's okay. You could say it like it is. Ron's the only one on the panel that's got a clue what the hell you're talking about. You know.
well, I mean, Casey Farris rang me earlier about he was having problems with Da Vinci, so I sorted him out there, but I forgot to ask him about the Jello. So anyway,
Yeah.
Have Paul run it through Movie Maker. I bet it'll fix it.
Hey, yeah,
Put
Movie
it on
Maker.
all
You
on
can
or
still
something.
load that, Matt.
can you really?
That's still available. Yeah.
Well, where's my calculator? I'll download it onto that. Where are we?
If you want Paul, or not Paul, Matt.
Sorry, mate.
Send it
Are
to
you
me
co-
on Google Drive and see what I can do with it.
Yeah, because the coloring and all that's all right. I mean, mate, there's amazing shit you can do with this. Some of this shit I'm playing with. So the footage looks quite good, but it's just this Jello. I just can't get rid of it.
There's Jello everywhere.
There is a couple of chicks in bikinis. Off we go.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Send it to me.
Yep, I'll just get my.
I don't know if that's one of those things you could really get rid of. Maybe.
Well,
Do you think that one program you have could do it? That one that does all the effects and crap, Ron? What is it? The Neo or whatever it is?
Da Vinci, is it Da Vinci, Paul Hodges, or is it which program do you use? It's the Neo, whatever.
Well, I use Da
That's
Vinci
what's
Resolve. I just bought Pinnacle 25 Ultimate.
Ron,
I
do
don't
you
know.
think
I haven't
that
really
program
played
could do that?
But,
sorry, mate.
I was
I had
asking
been-
Ron.
yeah, but I had been 24, was using it a bit, but the thing is that I don't like about the Pinnacle, the menus aren't in the places that you're used to, right? I mean, it does basically the same thing, but it's a one-time fee, like, I think I only paid like $80 for it. There's a special on right now.
Pinnacle, I
Luminar,
used to
yeah.
use Pinnacle years ago. Pinnacle was one of my editing suites that I used for ages. It's a great program.
Yeah, well, Pinnacle kind of like disappeared at some point when Movie Maker took over the scene. You know.
Oh, jeez, mate. Oh,
Pinnacle actually,
moron.
well, really?
Out of bed. Fucking hell.
Well, I'm wondering if Ron could put it through. You have Luminar, right, Ron? Yeah, I'm wondering if there's something in Luminar that could probably.
That's Luminar is still footage. It's
Okay,
stills
so it
only.
doesn't do video.
I have Luma Fusion and I have Final Cut Pro.
I wonder.
Matt, if you extract the audio, it might fix it.
No.
I'm gonna take you out of my emailing list. But,
He didn't like our whole auto conversation yesterday. Shoot nada.
oh, for God's sake. I was actually trying to answer some questions, but anyway, it became a little bit difficult. Hey, Chris Wedgeworth. Anyway, I watched the replay. Yeah.
Want to do anything, AZ?
Hey, Chris Wedgeworth, how you doing?
Hey,
Bill
Chris.
Drones.
Oh,
Newfound Drone Productions. Oh, Newfound. How are you, Bill?
Hey, Bill. Great video you put out.
Bill puts out some good content. Yep.
Oh, it was incredible.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah, about missing home and he done All Things of Newfound.
Yep.
Some of the colours were
Okay. I'll check that out.
I like that one that what's his name put up yesterday.
Yeah,
No.
I think I came across one that says, go check out what's his name.
Yeah.
.com. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Hey, Ron, you're a bit crook, mate. You crook again.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too well.
Well, you got
That
the
was
head. head
it was Michael, right? Michael, the when that we were watching his video yesterday.
Yeah, Philly Drone Life.
Yeah.
Well, the Curtis put it out, but I don't know if Matt has seen the preview of
Yeah,
what he
yeah, I was-
uses for his.
yeah. I saw that, and we were looking at all sorts from that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's one upload complete. Okay, where are we?
Yeah, my internet's running slow. Did that 3-minute video up to YouTube in only 10 seconds.
Shut up. Pain in the
Well, it
arse.
usually does it in like 6 seconds. Now it's doing it in 10.
No, you poor bastard. Yeah, where are we? All right, so that's that number there, 7121. Okay, cool. That's the one there. No. Close that off. Yeah.
What resolution do you have that in, Matt? 720?
Yeah, it's 720, mate. Yeah.
Curtis, that's funny.
Where are we? I'll send you the link in Messenger.
Messenger.
So what's going on, Ron? You got a head cold again by the sounds of things,
Oh my
mate.
God. Either that or I got COVID again. I'm hurting today.
Shit, mate.
And got it. My hunt ended yesterday. It's just supposed to pour for the next 3 days.
Have you got one of those self-test kits or?
Nah.
Yeah, and you don't live in a town where they're just hanging on the walls of places.
Can't see how you get COVID. You've had twice, for God's sake. Haven't you had twice?
Yeah.
No, that's
So, Jesus, how could I forget? Hi, Matt. LOL.
sorry, mate. You talking to me? What?
Yeah, that's what Bill said. He's like, Jesus, how could I forget? Hi, Matt. LOL. So,
He's very forgettable, Bill.
Ron,
Marshall's in the chat from Arizona too.
yeah, that's what his name is.
Ron, you'll have to click on that link, and I'll have to give you permission. And then you can do what you like with it, mate. It's doing my head in, man. And this internet searching, mate. There's just nothing on it. There's nothing about Jello. It's starting to.
I love Jello.
Yeah. I know, mate. I've seen your footage. I know that you do. You love it. Are you kidding?
Need access. Request access or switch to an account with access.
Well, that's because of the Goodwill Bandit. You know, he's
All right, I get that, Matt.
Righto, here we go. I'll do that, and I'll go. Open share settings.
Steal candy from babies this morning.
Okay,
JD.
you should have access to that now, mate.
It's supposed to send me an email now.
JD. He even abbreviates McStickers. He just McSticks.
Yeah.
And that video JD put out this morning, he wasn't very happy in Owen, was he?
No.
Anybody see it?
Yep.
With his ramp, he was cursing and.
Yeah, he wasn't a happy camper. He's
Oh,
well, you know, his videos I've noticed is almost pure emotion, you know.
yeah.
Highs to the lows.
This car won't work, that car won't work.
Yep.
3 foot wide ramp, and I'm still missing it.
Matt JD's videos, he's always flying cars.
I know. I saw that actually.
Yeah.
Thing. What a novel little thing that was.
Yeah.
Looks like a little bit. I was expecting that to go out of the parking lot. I'll tell you.
Yep.
Well, no, he flies his RC cars too that aren't meant to go in there.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. Yeah.
He takes them off the ramps at like 50 miles an hour.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I expect probably for the 4th of July, he's going to go out and see if he can't jump the Snake River, you know, with an RC car.
Is he near Snake River Canyon?
Well, he's out by Kansas City, so it's a little bit of a hike, but he's in the middle of the country.
Right. Because
Yeah.
Ron was there not long ago.
He could get. I bet he could get the national news and everything to cover. He's going to jump the Snake River Canyon with an RC car. They'd be all over that.
Imagine that.
Evil Knievel had nothing on him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no, he was a pussy.
You don't hear about him anymore. I wonder if he's still around.
Who's that?
Evil Knievel.
Is Evil
Oh, he
Knievel.
passed away.
Oh, he passed
I
away.
think
Okay.
his son,
Yeah.
I think his
Long
son
time
did
ago.
2000
for some years.
He wasn't really
2007.
evil. Though. He wasn't really evil.
He wasn't a
Right.
nice guy.
He
He
was kind of a daredevil kind of person.
Yeah.
wasn't a nice guy, though.
You know how much one of those original Evil Knievel little motorcycle toys is worth?
Oh, God.
Those
yeah.
things are worth some money.
Maybe like over $1,000, maybe.
I don't remember exactly how much, but they were worth a pretty good amount, and they were just a little wind-up motorcycle.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
had his figurine on it, and then it had a little ramp. That
Full
would
board,
jump.
and you just like you let him go, and he just you can build little ramps or whatever.
Imagine playing with that now, right? You do it once and you couldn't be bothered to go and get him again. So that'd be, it was fun.
There was a Family Guy episode with Evil Knievel. Like Peter's like reading something, and Lois is sitting right there, and Peter goes, "Lois, what does this word say?" And she's like, "Evil." And then he goes, "What about this one?" And then she goes, "Knievel was." And then Peter goes, "Oh, you know, Evil Knievel was a whatever he said."
So the punchline, she forgot. Is that downloading, Ron?
Yep,
Beauty.
almost done.
Yeah, JD had
This humorous moment is brought to you by TJ, Mr. Giggles.
Look at that face. He's gonna headbutt the camera in a minute, isn't he?
Hey, Matt, what you have to do is you just wind him up and let him go. You know?
He's like the Evil Knievel on the bike. Vroom, pull that ripcord. Off he goes. You got a mirror in front of you, mate.
Oh, God.
You would make a hopeless actor. You'd be in the bloopers.
Well, his wife puts a leash on him and walks around the neighborhood and watches him giggle for everybody.
Do you bite, TJ?
Oh, no.
Put a little muzzle on him.
But she has to take supersized little doggy
Bags.
bags, you know, for when he
Bag,
goes
and a-
on the neighbor's lawns, you know?
pooper scooper.
Yeah.
Don't do that there. Don't do that there.
That's the last time I could curry. Someone get the hose.
Oh, that was funny. Ooh, catch my breath.
Oh, look at all that. Okay. Tennessee.
He's just laughing, thinking all the crimes he's got away with.
Here he goes. It's,
Matt,
like,
you
it's
s-
like you pull it. It's what's those things that you
Go like
have
this.
there, Justin?
Go like this when you're laughing.
Where you go like that, you know, with the spinner thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the kids have them though. I don't have any in here.
You,
Right now.
you got to wind TJ up. You just get it going. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Kids have been having a blast with those things. You see what JD wrote? He said TJ is laughing, thinking of all the crimes he's gotten away with. I know, right? Now, did you hear about this?
What's that, mate?
His little trip to Goodwill. So,
Actually, I saw the video you played.
yeah, okay, but he went to Goodwill because he was donating some stuff. He saw that they had some very nice metal lanterns for like outside furniture that you put the kerosene in. And he asked the lady, he goes, "Well, can I have these?" And she said no. TJ promptly grabs them, puts them in the back seat of his truck or his car and hauls ass with them. And then she's looking down the road trying to get his license plate.
Somehow, I don't think you're joking.
That's
No,
no.
he told us that.
So then he goes back again, and he's donating some more clothes. And there's a drone in a box there. Can I have that?
I'll take the other lamp. mate.
I can't have it.
Yeah, they told him he couldn't have it. So then he comes back in the middle of the night to see if they left the drone outside the doors.
Yeah, just in case they were kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went around back, checked the dumpster, checked everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, there.
locked out.
So I think I'm gonna go there today and just look around the store and see if
You
it's
don't need
there.
to go there no more. They got your picture of it.
I'll go
Right.
They
by.
probably got you on camera, TJ.
I wouldn't be going back there, mate. No.
Yeah,
They
you
got,
what
half
did
the
you
stuff is
put
at your
about-
house.
You said what, Rob?
Half of the stuff is at your house.
Their stuff's at your house.
garage sale at TJ's.
Well, like I said, and then he's going to get caught by the news, and they're going to word it in the worst way, right? It's going to be local man steals from very, very important charity, and he's going to be blasted all over the news.
Yeah,
And
and they'll do a video of him.
Video of him
Seeing
giggling at
this
them.
person.
as he's running away with the items, you can run it through the parking lot.
They say don't go near him. Look at him. Don't go near him.
That's right.
There's something going on in that head.
He may be giggled and contagious.
That's right.
Now we're calling
joking.
him the Giggle Bandit.
Can you imagine him sitting in the back of a patrol car?
Yeah, if he turned around, well, what the hell are you laughing at, mate?
Look at him headbutting now.
He'd be laughing all the way to the damn mental.
Your haircut looks stupid from the back. Officer.
He's gonna pop a vein in his forehead right here on live TV.
Look at Ron.
Ron don't feel good though.
Hey, Ron, I'd almost be willing to donate for you to take him out in the woods and go hunting.
Who, TJ?
I want to know.
Only with him giggling, all the animals would be running away.
Yeah.
But if you looked up, you'd see him running after him.
Bambi, Bambi, Bambi! I saw your movie.
He'd have to be one of them who shoots himself, and he, shoots himself in the leg or something.
And I still laugh about it. Look at the size of that hole.
Yeah, he'd say, "Look, Ron, I shot myself."
Oh, poor Ron. You don't look like you're feeling too well, man.
Oh, no.
All right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Okay, Ron.
That was good. That was good.
DJ, are you craving snacks at the moment on your chair? Did that come through there, Ron?
Yeah, I've got it in Final Cut. It's I tried a
That
couple
was-
steps. It's
I could go on.
rendering.
Yeah, the stabilization doesn't do anything on DaVinci. I was very surprised that I couldn't do it
Hey,
with
Giggler.
that jello at all. I was very surprised.
That's funny.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying a couple different things.
Doesn't want.
Enough out of you, TJ.
Has it got a? You might have to do a bloody Google search on that or internet search of some sort anyway to see if you can get rid of jello within that joint. What are you using for Mora?
Who, me? Final Cut.
Final Cut, sorry. Yeah, you might have to do some searches on jello on that, mate. I was, as I said, I was extremely surprised that I couldn't do it in DaVinci. Image stabilization is fine, but when it comes to jello, this seems like the impossible dream.
Well, is that something that a lot of professional videographers would actually deal with, though?
No.
So that's probably why DaVinci's never really thought of putting anything in there for that. Because
Yeah.
most people aren't going to be trying to render videos like you're doing with the tele footage. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I might have to just I don't know. There's a few shots in there which I'm using and just putting together. I might have to just put up with the jello, but the image itself is coming out a little better than what it was, so that's all right.
Well,
That's
you
what
just
DaVinci-
tell them. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. But if it looks 10 times better already, I mean,
About halfway there.
Halfway.
Yeah, it's I'm doing a thing called optical flow
Interesting.
and frame blending.
Frame blending. Oh,
Interesting. Oh yeah, okay. That's interesting.
So
What
it
I
may take
normally
a few minutes.
so what do
What
you
I
just wait for it to load?
Huh?
What's that, Justin?
What do you just put it in there and then click that button and you just wait for it to render it?
Yep, that's what it's doing now.
What I generally do if I'm testing stuff is I'll take a 10-second clip and just cut it and then do the process on that clip, and then it takes 10-15 seconds, but that'll tell you if it's working or not.
Yeah. It'll be done here in a few minutes.
I just do auto. It's so much easier.
yeah, just on auto. That's the way to do it. Yep.
If you just get DaVinci 19 and do C-Log, it's much easier.
I've just been sent DaVinci 20 for perusal, and they want to know a few things. So anyway, Black Magic called me earlier to show you their number. No, I won't show you their number because it's secret. Oh, here we go. There's another message from them.
Yeah, they just pulled your contract for telling us on here.
I'm surprised that Justin doesn't get some of that mail that says you have won a free 6-month subscription to DaVinci.
On that would be pissed if I want a free program.
With
That was like when I took that picture off of Google of all that DaVinci editing boards and everything that were worth like 30 grand. And I told Matt some dude gave them to me.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck off. You remember that?
I do. Yeah.
I told him, I said, yeah, some dude, I was at some dude's house. He just said I could have this stuff. Is it worth anything? It's like a $30,000 setup.
I'll pay the postage.
Yeah.
Might be a couple of bucks short, but you know.
Chris Wedgeworth says that TJ at nighttime is known as the midnight giggler
Mm.
Mm.
when he was down lurking around the Goodwill at nighttime.
It's even worse when you hear him in your bedroom.
Yeah.
What's your audio, TJ?
I use DaVinci 69, apparently. Hang and move JD. There you go. He knows his shit. He knows his shit.
No, like they bring everything in by the end of the day, apparently. So
Yeah, well, does any store just leave their shit sitting outside and then they all go home and lock up for the day?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe
TJ's
some.
hoping.
Oh.
TJ just figures, can I have that? You know, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, it's just sitting there. Oh. I'll trade you this stuff for that stuff.
He's got good. Nowhere on the Goodwill sign does it say Goodwill Industries Shop and Swap. No.
Shop and swap.
Yeah. I know, like some people, like they go dumpster diving, and you can actually find some pretty good stuff in there. And a lot of people, they throw away good stuff for some reason. Like, you know, when my wife, when she used to be an art teacher, somebody was throwing away a Chester drawer set. So she made me walk down there, and we literally carried it from where it was to our house and put it in the garage so she could put all her paint supplies and whatever in there. I was like, oh my God, this is so
The
crazy.
word was she made him.
Yeah.
Said she made me.
Well,
Knowing it okay.
he knows she means business when she snaps the collar on him.
Like, there's a chest of drawers down there. Can you help me bring it to the house so we can put it in the
Oh,
garage?
she's definitely not home if he's mocking her.
Yeah.
Let's make sure she watches this
Her last day of school Friday.
replay though.
I got a
Oh,
feeling
God,
she
come on.
doesn't want to know, so she doesn't watch the replay, Ron.
Well, see, down here in Florida, a lot of the big box retailers, they either use trash compactors and they just crush everything,
Yep.
or they lock their dumpsters where you can't get into them. They'll have big rails that go over top of them with huge padlocks on them. And that's just for that reason. Plus, people will also dump their trash in there if you
Well,
leave the
TJ
dumpster
is-
unlocked.
TJ is going to do a special on dumpster diving, a real place, a real world place to play.
Speaking of dumpster diving, I was at a dump once
Yeah.
and I picked this thing up. It's made out of wood chips.
Well, that's
Wow,
I was laying there and I asked the guy at the dump, I'm like, do you want that? He goes, do you? And I'm like, yeah. Take it. Okay, I did.
Hey,
See?
there's Frank. How you doing, Frank?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you guys today?
Welcome to Memorial Day Mayhem.
Oh, that's why there's a lot of people. It's Memorial Day. for you
Yeah.
guys.
Well, TJ's been entertaining everybody, you know. You notice his name on there? He's the Goodwill Bandit.
Yeah.
With the giggles and all.
Yeah. No, he goes over to Goodwill and they have stuff for sale, you know.
Okay.
And he walks in and says, "Well, can't I just have that?" No. But I want it. No.
But I want it. That's me.
And then he picks it up, puts it in a car, and gets chased down the road by the police, you know?
Wee, wee, wee. Sorry, this is mine now. Ha ha.
Well, it is a goodwill. It's to help people with no money or barely any money. So if you have no money, you can go there and get help.
Well, he was caught the other day up on the sign of Goodwill, putting up there, in with a spray marker. He was going to put Goodwill Industries shop, and he was going to put and swap. You know, so you give them something, you take something. Give them something, take something.
Frank,
Why is JD asking TJ if he's stealing any candy from babies?
good to see
Yeah,
you.
that's what I was kind of wondering that. It just sounded kind of
Because Goodwill has such a standing in town. It's like it's like Frank said, they're out there to help community and people that can't afford things. And here's TJ over there taking all the goodies, you know. Or
Yeah,
trying to take all the goodies.
I saw it.
Nice
And I was like,
classy trailer you
somebody-
got, Frank.
why is somebody getting rid of a drone? Like, what the heck? There's absolutely nothing wrong with this thing. Unless it wasn't working right or the guy had problems with it. And he's like, man, screw this. I'm taking this thing to Goodwill.
Hang on. Did you fly it in the store?
No, I didn't fly it.
How did you know there was nothing wrong with it?
It was just sitting on the cart there, and I saw it, and I was like, "Is somebody getting rid of this?" Like,
Can I have it?
He was trying to figure out how he could fit it in his pants, Matt.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like if I put it in my pants, is the prop gonna come on and chop my shit off?
Now,
Should be-
did you
should be fine.
want it for free, or were you willing to pay for it?
no. I mean, I'm
He
sure
never
people-
mentioned anything about paying for it, Frank. He says, "Can I have it?"
Yeah, I asked the guy. I literally asked him if I could have it. Like, can I have this? He said, "No, you can't have it." And I was like, "Oh man!" And so I dropped. I dropped
Do you
this
expect
stuff.
him to say yes?
Well, sometimes some people do take. They do take stuff there. So
Yeah,
I mean,
after you've given them money, normally.
Yeah.
Said,
I mean,
yeah,
I
you can take it.
But
Well,
then, like,
TJ's got quite a collection of lawn ornaments because he just goes up and halves them, you know?
I probably should have been like, well, here, if I can't have it, then I'll give you $20 for it.
He's got a gnome garden and none of them are bought.
You sound like these 12 years old or 10-year-old kid I see at campground when I take my RC cars. Can I drive it? Can I drive it? Can I have it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I have one of those at home. It has a cord on it. Can I drive yours? Yours looks the same as mine.
No.
Yeah, Frank's is like $1,000 truck. It's the same as mine.
Yeah.
They're driving a little New Bright from Walmart.
Yeah,
So,
nice, nice trailer
how's
you
it
got
going?
the other day.
The what?
Nice trailer.
The trailer? Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice. I have been
I
watching.
gotta start building
videos.
that. That's a big, huge trailer, man. It's over 5
Yeah.
feet long.
Are you 3?
Yeah, and that new course as well. That's pretty awesome. That is.
Mhm.
That was a big turnout, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Big fan of Goodwill Hunting. Exactly. Oh, man. Look, mate, I don't know if I've met you or not.
Wrong way.
Have I met you before? Have I
That's
met you?
Frank. Yep.
Frank?
Frank, Matt
Frank.
North. Have you met Matt before, Frank?
I think on your stream, but I don't know if I was on the same time, but I've seen him before on your stream. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah.
Frank
He's a
does like all
massive
kinds
RC
of.
guy.
I'm an
Yeah, he does
RC
a lot of
truck
RC
guy
cars,
or
so.
car.
He's RC car guy.
Okay, now I've got it.
How many you got, Frank?
A little over 60.
Is he going to
Or
go?
was it 70 now?
60
I
RC
can't
cars, different sizes, different types.
Oh, man.
Crawlers, go fast, bashers, and I do have a couple drones.
You haven't got.
Yes, I do.
I wonder if. I wonder if I'm subscribed to your channel. Just write something in the chat there, mate. I want to check
I
your
did.
channel
I
out.
put hi everyone. Hi
I
everyone.
think I see. Yep. Okay. Right. There we go. I'll go to the channel because I think I might be. No, I'm not. Okay. Right. Okay.
Frank,
You might be
Frank,
thinking of-
Frank has meetups and stuff, and they come and they troll around the streets and go out in the woods and all kinds of things.
He
'Cause
does
I
a
was
show
looking-
every Thursday.
I was looking at the channel not long ago. They're doing the crawl of the forward
Oh, don't
drive
fall.
through water and or not. Okay. So there was 4-wheel drives all through the water, and they were going, and the camera angles they were getting on them were incredible, really, really good. And I was playing some on my live show, and we loved it. It was fantastic. These look like the similar sort of thing, but I'm just looking to see if there's any red lines through any of your videos, and there's not. So I haven't watched your channel.
There's I got a few of those Blackney Park, I think I called it. Blackney Park. Anyways, I did that video that way, like put the camera down, get low angle shots. I'm getting much older now, and it's getting hard for me to always bend down and get those low shots and things like that. But I am planning on doing more of those videos. Yes,
they're fantastic, mate. The perspective that you get of those things is really good.
Well, I do AV presentation, and we build stuff and things like that. And I wasn't doing commissioning, which means finalizing things for the client. And I was playing off their YouTube, my video on their screen, on their big screen. And the client walks in and goes, "Oh, wow, those are nice trucks. It must be expensive," and blah, blah, blah. And I go, "Well, no, it's about 800. It goes, "What do you mean 800? And then he goes, "That's an expensive truck. It must be worth 10,000 or more." And I go, "Those are not real." He goes, "What?" Like he thought they were real crawlers.
Wow, there you go.
Just because the way the angles were done and things like that. So I was kind of, oh no, they were just toys. So
that's incredible, isn't it? Perspective.
Hey, Robert.
That's where they suck you into on some of those thumbnails that some people put in, biggest RC jet in the world, and they put a bloke about 10 meters behind it, and they take a photo of the jet here, and it looks like it's up to his freaking neck. There's nowhere near it when they start the video. Let's have a look here. Electro Sport Crawling Spot Grand Opening 2022.
Yeah, you got a lot of views on that one.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump out for now. I guess we got some things we got to take care of around here.
All right.
Hello, mate.
All right, y'all.
TJ, is Goodwill open today or what?
Maybe Goodwill.
You should know the hours.
I'm gonna go check out to see if they have that drone. If it is, I'll go buy it and come back and show you guys.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you.
Yeah, do that.
Bye.
Still got the for sale sticker on it. I got lights. Yeah, lights on the front as well. Look at these. Oh my God.
You should see his live streams, Matt. He has pretty good sized panels going when he does his. What is it?
Some nights.
Yeah, what is it called?
RC Talk.
Yeah, RC Talk. Yeah, I've been.
This weekend we're going to talk about winches. This Thursday we're going to talk about RC winch on the truck.
Yes, that's what I've seen too. Winching them out, and yeah. This guy rock crop. Oh my God, he's got.
Well, because you guys are almost like role playing as if they were large, normal sized trucks, right?
That's correct. A lot
kind of like they do with the construction equipment. They have like a whole actual.
And you can't touch them. You can't touch them. Yeah. This one here with the dual drives on the back. And look how soft the tires are. Wow. Okay. Huh. Up the ramps. Ooh. Oh, just missed it. Oh, no.
We're getting play by play here from him.
Oh yeah. I love this shit. It's awesome.
What's up, Robert?
Oh, bye-bye. You're tipping over. Nah, shit. I should actually share the screen. Why not? Because no one knows what the hell I'm talking about. There we go. Look at this.
You can share it. I won't give him a strike for you sharing my video. That's not a problem.
Oh, can you see it?
I don't see anything.
You don't see anything.
That one then is like a $250 body, isn't it? On them tracks of 6x6.
Why won't that share?
Well, yesterday they were sharing a video on Zoom and everybody else could see it and I couldn't see it. It was weird. It was glitching out yesterday.
Can anyone see that?
Yeah.
I can't see. I can't see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. It's pretty cool.
If you want, I put one in the chat, and that shows you, that's the one I was talking to you about, the client. You thought they were real cars going through a creek and all that. That's kind of cool. But that's
Oh,
a six,
cool.
that's a 6 scale SEX6.
See, why the hell can't I see it? I'm literally just seeing you, the 6 of us.
Oh, really?
Maybe your screen's not wide enough.
Are you
Flip the
using your
screen over.
phone or your PC?
No, I have dual screens on my PC.
Okay,
And it's
you might
just
be
I
using
have
a
the
dual
chat on
home
one screen. Usually it will downsize you guys and bring
Yeah.
up but it's not doing that.
It's
And it
interesting.
just started doing that yesterday too. Okay, so it's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that to me.
I have trouble with StreamYard in the car. If I want to get on a live stream in the car, it won't go through my Bluetooth for some reason. Everything else goes through the Bluetooth except the bloody StreamYard. But if someone's got a Zoom meeting, it comes through the Bluetooth. So I don't know what the hell's going on there either. How'd you go, Ron?
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
Got that other video up, Matt. See what that one is.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. What the hell? It's so
Let me do
weird.
that.
Now play the one I put in the description in the chat of this video.
Righto. Let's
I
have a
can put
look
it in the
here.
other chat also.
Jody.
Oh my God, hey, drone chats, Jody.
Hey, Drone Shot.
I can't see the link in the chat here, mate.
It's in the Zoom chat, but I just put it in the YouTube chat also.
Private chat. Okay. Here we go. I shall share my screen. Triple down. Okay. Right, there we go. Yeah, this is the stuff I've been watching. It's brilliant.
Well, I mean,
was
this is
done
how
in
they
2014, I did that video.
Wow.
that's how they did some movie shots back in the day with RC stuff.
Thunderbirds.
The two kids I had with me are back then they were about 12 years old, I think.
Yeah,
That's why I liked in the second Hot Shots movie, they actually kind of made fun of this perspective in the movie with one of the toy helicopters.
Oh!
But then
Sorry.
see, we're doing a recovery with a rope.
Yeah.
So those are the type of game we like playing. And we usually have a little guy in the driver's seat, and he does not right now in his Jeep. But we usually have a guy in there. I do in my red Jeep in the front one. But it's a lot of fun. You'll see in a little bit, we're going to go play in the water in the creek. I got front shot, rear shots. So it's interesting.
Off they go. I missed my four-wheel drive. I used to do this sort of thing on weekends. It was fantastic. Loved it.
Great camera perspective.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Those brake lights work.
Yes.
Ha! That's crazy. Well, oh, dear. Whoops.
And we're starting to get into the creek now where there's water.
Wow.
It was pretty tough there, some areas.
Yeah. You'd have to pick your lines pretty well.
Yeah.
But you don't have to worry about anything like getting wet or anything going through water like that.
Well, my trucks, all our trucks were waterproof.
Oh, okay. Which is mainly just the battery port, right? That has to be sealed.
Yeah.
Well, it's the ESC, the servos. The ESC has to be waterproof. The servo has to be waterproof. And if you're running a brushless motor, the sensor wire has to be waterproof. So
Okay. So you just have to get all the parts that are made for that.
yeah, well, you can waterproof. I waterproof all my stuff with conformal coating or with electric liquid tape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Works
yeah.
very good. But
Figure's going right over.
I pasted another video in the YouTube chat about that's my TF2. That's one of my favorite truck in the mud. So you'll see the in the water and in the mud. It's kind of it's only a few minutes long, that one, but that one is a lot of fun also because the truck gets muddy.
They definitely got some power. I mean, they're going right up over those jagged rocks.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys just kind of walking along the riverbed?
Yeah.
As you're driving?
It's visual line of sight.
Now, do you guys ever do it like an FPV setup with these things where you could actually just sit in one spot and kind of go a little ways? And
Yes,
have to
I
walk
did
with
it
them.
with one truck, and I actually had people drive it while in an event and trying to do some stuff. So it was interesting.
Have you seen those long distance ones where they go in the city? And they
oh
take off
yeah, they go to like the stores and stuff.
super fast cars, man, on the roads and up footpaths and things like that. Unbelievable.
There's
I
one
see
guy
some-
that sends his. No, there's one guy that sends his car to the damn convenience store down the street from his house, and he knows the people there, and they'll take the money out of the little box and put his snacks in there, and they'll put his change in there for him, and he'll drive it back to his house.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I got a guy
Yeah,
that
I
went to
see.
pick up his sandwich like that. He had a trailer and he went to pick up his sandwich at a submarine.
I seen some guy the other day who put Crossfire, radio gear into his RC car, and he reckons he could get like 2-3 miles.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with the with these super fast cars that rip around the cities. They're all running Crossfire gear, and they search it on YouTube. It's really really
Yeah,
interesting.
there's one which goes up to a police car, isn't there? And they're off down the motorway. He's up like 100 mile an hour.
Yeah, they're not catching it in a hurry, are they?
Now, Frank, do you have police cars too?
No,
Out of
If you need to, if
out
you
of
need
8,
to have a police car with a trap rack with the lights going and the lights and siren,
well, yeah, well, I say no. Yes, I do have. I have a Stampede. That was a police car. I wrecked the body a little bit. I converted it into a buggy police car now. So it's a
Okay.
VW Bug police car. But that's a go fast. That's a basher. It's a jumper and all that. I bring that to the skate park all the time.
One of the best ones he got, Matt, he got a 64 Impala with hydraulics on it.
Oh, that's badass.
It does the jumping up and down and stuff.
Yeah, the
Oh my
three-wheeling and everything.
God.
You need to get some police cars and some like race cars, and you guys do like a high
Our
speed
fire
pursuit on
engine.
track.
Yep.
No, I'm doing like do like a almost like a police chase.
Yeah.
on a track and like do pit maneuvers and stuff. That would be really cool for FPV.
I did that with my son one year. I was explaining to him what a movie script was and showing him pictures, like told him that you had to draw your pictures of your storyline first on paper. And then you went outside and actually filmed those storylines. So we directed like a police chase video kind of, and I showed him all the clips, and then we went outside and then we filmed it and we pieced it all together.
Oh,
So it
that's
was a
cool.
nice learning thing for him.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that,
that's right, JD.
What were you using on to get that shot there, mate?
The camera was glued on the side of the truck on the fender. See in the front, you see a little fender.
Yeah.
Well, on the back, I also have a fender, so I actually glued it onto the side of the fender there.
Right. Okay. And what camera was it?
That camera was a man, little tiny one. The heck was it again? Mobius HD action camera.
Mobius. Right. Okay.
It's actually written in the description of the video.
It's a good it's a good perspective. I like that.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it out more to see more of the suspension of the truck working, but it's hard, especially with some cameras now. They're much heavier. My Mobius is not working anymore. I was too rough with it unless I buy another one, but I liked it because it was so light.
Yeah.
that's a great thing about 3D printers now too, is you could probably get somebody to print you some really cool brackets.
Mhm.
That could extend the camera way out on the side, so you could get that perspective.
You know, it would be cool hooking a 360 on the top of it.
Yeah.
A lot of people attach them Insta 360s like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to do a 360, but on the trailer behind it. Like that, you'll actually see the truck in front. Because if you put a
Yeah.
360 on top of it, you won't see that actual truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you put a trailer, you'll see it.
And I've seen them as well with the selfie stick, the invisible selfie stick. They've attached that to the back of the cars and then up the camera. That's a good shot, that is.
Yeah, that's the camera directly on the hood, glued on the hood. Oh, glued. It's two-way tape.
And he's on the family, Frank.
Family's good. Robert says he has a TRX4 with tracks. Cool. I didn't bother getting a TRX4 with the portals. I find them cheater trucks, and I like it more of a challenge. They're a great truck. The TRX4 are great. They go through everything. But to me, I like better a challenge. I like pushing myself more.
Oh. Right. I need to drop off. I'll see you all in a bit.
See you.
Roger that, my man.
Be good, everyone.
Okay, we'll see ya. What the heck is that, Frank?
That's an ad. That's another ad.
Teeth are looking fine there, mate. Beautiful.
But real quick, I won't show you the whole thing, but this is the police chase I was talking to you about with my son. So basically, I did a storyline like this. I was showing him, okay, look, you go boom, boom, you have the car having fun. And then you have show the little guy and ha ha ha, a close up of the car, the police car, and the other one, the bad guy like saying ha ha ha. So I was just showing him the storyline of it, and then we went outside and we went to film it. So there's the truck, and he's going to do some donuts. He's just having fun, going fast in circles. And then you have the police car, which is my police car to chase people. And then you have him beside the police looking at the car. Now he's going to get in his truck and chase him. Light comes on. Let's go get him. And then we have the chase. So basically, it's just a quick little description to him of how to make a movie. It wasn't a great, it's not a Hollywood thing, but it's actually just showing him the steps of doing a movie.
Cool.
Look at that. You lost all your panel because you guys were showing my video.
Oh, no, I'm trying to find
We've been on for a while.
Oh, I lost something in my room. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, yeah?
Ron's about ready. Ron's under the weather. He's not feeling well.
Ron may go lay back down.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, everybody. Well, I think I'm going to call it from here. Thanks, Tank, coming in. Matt, thank you. And Ron is always at your behest if you just contact Ron.
Mm.
He can help you with your projects or your issues.
I'm
Yep,
trying,
Lincoln.
Matt, I just sent you a message. What I think it might be.
Is it Matt's editing?
Is it Matt's editing?
There's a tab in Final Cut. It's rendering right now. So I've tried 3 or 4 different things just to make sure I hit it all. We'll see how that turns out.
Right, that would be interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the other word for it. Yeah, well, that's the real word for it. That the description, rolling shutter. That's what it is. Yeah.
If you need help extracting audio, just give me a call later. Okay?
You're going to need help. I'll extract your teeth if you don't shut up about that. I still haven't worked that out, Justin.
He's been trying to figure out how to take audio off of a video through DaVinci. I did it in like 5 minutes on a free app on up the app store.
I haven't looked at it again. I mean, I'm sure it's there. I just haven't looked at it. It would be. God, you'd think so. In the render, be in the render page somewhere.
Well, you think it would be, because that's something that any professional editor would do, to add music or pull music from something. Or
well, I think it is. I think it just rings a bell. There's a setting there, render all, render video, render audio, or render all. So I think that's in there somewhere. It rings a bell, but I just haven't. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. So in there somewhere. But anyway, yeah. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
thanks,
thank
Ron.
you. Thanks for being in here. Thanks,
later, everybody.
and Frank and
Hey, Justin.
Justin, as always. I think Justin is getting ready to have a big whoopla.
I got to help Kelsey fill out an application for her.
Oh, okay.
For the Northeast University.
No, they don't pay anything. So
Bye. Everybody.